Dowling Catholic has the ball, 3rd and 10 from the 28. Hartlib to throw to the left side, caught by Ogden at the 25. He's still on his feet to the 20, to the 10. He's got blockers. Wisniewski in front of him. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dowling Catholic. And I don't know how that happened, but that is a team blocking downfield that made that play possible. Ogden caught it, and he did the rest.
I tell you what a great job reading the blocks. What a beautiful call by the coaching staff. I believe I just looked up at the tail end. I believe that looked like a quick screen pass to me. And he had blockers out in front. And the reason it turned out to be a good call is they had a cornerback stunt on that play from that side. What a beautiful run by Brandon Ogden on that play.
And Ash got blown up on that. He was slow to move. The extra point is up and good, and Dowling leads 21-9. We'll take a break on the official radio station of Dowling Catholic Sports, 1150 KWKY. Seven plays, 51 yards, capped by a 28-yard touchdown pass. Brandon Ogden from Dan Hartlib. Avery Mason's extra point is good. Dowling now leads 21-9 with 11:49 to play. And all of a sudden, if you're cheering for the Ankeny Hawks, you got to be getting a little tighter right now. Avery Mason, the low kick, is going to bounce at the 10-yard line, and it's taken by Begg. Begg is still on his feet along the left sideline, still on his feet across the 40. Makes a cut back to the 45, all the way up to the 47-yard line. That's the spark you need. Let's go down to our Sparky, Brian Morris.
Yeah, on that kickoff, Dowling has had some problems containing those Ankeny runners. They've had good field position all game. The defensive coaches told their players, keep playing like you're playing, guys. 11 minutes and 37 seconds to go. But after that last touchdown, you could just see the team knowing that they put Ankeny down by 2 scores. There was a little bit of relief on the sidelines to get that score because they know Ankeny can put points on the board quickly.
Dowling Catholic leads 21-9. That's Brian Morris down on our sideline. Ankeny Hawks have the football, going left to right now to be having the fourth quarter. Lanning's going to drop back to pass on the fake. He's got a man open the middle, but he just a little too far in front of Ryan Went. Went was there. Coverage on the play, Michael Gelati.
Nice play action fake by Ankeny. Lanning in the backfield held the linebackers. And the Ankeny receiver, who was that, Paul Myers?
It was Ryan Went, and I need to scratch it. It was Tim Mackey on the coverage there.
Yeah, running a straight hard flag pattern. Probably should have been completed, but not a good pass by Lanning.
Lanning looks left. It's the quarterback draw, and it's first blown up, but he still makes his way. Matt Dunbar just takes Lanning and rips him down. Now, the thing about Lanning is he's running this offense, an option-style offense. I mean, he's just not flat out taking it and trying to get to the outside. He's just getting whatever yardage he can. He gets hard yards.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised they're running from the shotgun so much. I personally think this offense would look so much better if he was under center, more deceptive. He's not passing that much, so I don't know.
Well, Coach
Pizzetti's been there a lot longer than I have.
He told me earlier in the week he wants the ball in his best player's hands. Lanning's going to throw, and it's almost intercepted, but then Clark gets it on the rebound. That was almost intercepted by Andrew Clement, but Clark catches it at the 50, very close to a first down right there in front of Brian.
I couldn't tell whether that went through his hands or above his hands, Clemens.
Brian, that was a nice spot. We'll get you back there, Brian. We lost you momentarily. We might have a couple of things going on with you that we'll get back to you in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 50, so they needed 10, they got 10. Dave's here with me, Paul Yeager. Alongside Dave Marcoulé, Brian Morris, 21-9. Dowling leads. Ankeny has the football at the 50, 1st and 10.
Oh, Sam Harold.
Almost
nice.
gets the tack, but Lanning still on his feet, gets back to the line of scrimmage and still churns his way through for a couple of yards to about the 46. Nick Navin comes up to make the stop.
Paul, Sam Harold was just coming on a hard bull rush from his left side, and he just completely buried his man and almost buried Lanning in the backfield also.
All right, we'll check in. Brian Morris, you with us? Nope, we're losing you, Brian, so we'll get to you in a moment. And Dowling will break the huddle on defense, and now Ankeny breaks the huddle on offense. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Ankeny has the football. Lanning looks to the left, throws it to the left, and oh my. Cole Myers was hung out to dry with Wisniewski coming through.
Myers heard footsteps on that. I think he was coming inside, and couple Dowling defenders in there, and he took his eye off. He did not want to catch that ball.
No. Do you blame him?
That would have been dangerous.
It wasn't like it was even at the body. I mean, it was just led enough in front of him, and he would have taken a pop.
After the hits we've seen in the first half, I don't know if I'd reach out either.
Before the play, we have a whistle, which will allow me to let you know that Dowling Catholic High School football on 1150 KWKY is streaming on KWKY.com and webcasting at dowlingcatholic.org is brought to you in part by Mercy Medical Center, Echo Valley Country Club, and Jethro's Barbecue. Legal procedure on the Hawks moves the ball backwards, so what was 3rd and 7 gets to be a lot longer. Let you know some of the other scores right now. 7 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Southeast Polk starting to pull away from Urbandale, 35-7. Johnston leads west of Sioux City, 42-0. A couple of other new scores. It looks like Des Moines East has defeated Ottumwa tonight by a final of 10-3. So East moves a little bit ahead in the sweepstakes to win the Metro Conference. 3rd and 12. Ball goes back to the 48-yard line of Ankeny. Lanning's going to pump, fake, then throw down the field. He's got his man open, but just too tall of a pass. Cole Myers, the intended receiver, and it appears for now the Dowling defense is held.
Well, Dowling went into a pass defense there. Brought out Alex Kramer, brought in another defensive back to go to a nickel back in the obvious passing situation. Did a nice job. Brings up 4th and 12. Forces an Ankeny punt.
Adriano will go back to the 32 to punt it. Ogden back at his 19. 9.5 to play here in the 4th quarter. Last time there was a punt, Dowling ran into the kicker. Personal foul. Adriano gets a nice high kick. A little bit of traffic there. Brandon Ogden had no room to catch that football. The Dowling fans think there should be a penalty, and now the Dowling players are going to the official. Not really a good idea to send your players, to have your players go and lobby to the officials. Brian Morris is down on our sideline. Brian, let's hear from you. Could be. You know what, Brian? I'll get it figured out. I have a feeling I know what happened, and we'll get that worked out. And that's on my end, son, young man. Of course it is. You're going to roast me, I know. 21-9 is our score. Here comes the Dowling offense. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Dan Hartley been at quarterback.
So
as we've said, Hartley and Boyle have been alternating throughout the night. Hartley playing the great majority.
So Dowling goes to the I formation. Hartlib under center. Hands it off to Ben Goley. And Goley gets up to the 25-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And, of course, number 7, Myers, coming up from its free safety position again to make the tackle. Looks like when Dowling goes in the eye, Ankeny senses run, and they're bringing that linebacker, and Myers cheats up a little bit, and they're looking for the run. But I tell you what, that Myers really comes up from that free safety and makes some nice tackles.
Well, when he doesn't have to go after that Darbo kid. He can come up and cheat a little bit.
I tell you what, Darbo was out there. He wouldn't be coming up quite so fast.
We'll see what happens on this play now. It's Boyle gives the handoff to goalie, and Ben's going to get a yard. That's a tough yard. Again, Myers is in there. Studer is in there. Also helping make that tackle, I'm sorry, is Ryan Woods.
Looked like Boyle was reading that again. He gave, and I'm going to guess if he's reading the outside backer, he probably should have pulled on that one because the backer crashed down.
Brian, we'll check in with you after this play. 21-9, 8:08 to play. Hawk and Ogden come to the left side of your screen, and there's 2 receivers on the right side. It's going to be a handoff to goalie, and wow, I don't know how he did it. He's going to be short of the first down. He needed to get to the 31. He only got to the 30. Brian Morris looks like he's short.
He is short about probably almost a yard, guys, but I like what Dowling has done. They're taking some time off this clock. They're running. I like that counter play. They just ran up the middle. It looks like they're bringing the punt team. Let's pin Ankeny back here.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily the punt team as it is the heavy team, because Wiz went in there. Hartley's coming in. They're going for it here. They got to hurry. 8 seconds
on the 30-yard line. I bet they're going to get a timeout here. They got to get a timeout.
Or they were intending to do that the entire time. We'll take a break as well. You're on the official radio station of Dowling Catholic Sports, 1150 KWKY. We're back. Drake Stadium. Paul Yeager alongside Dave Marcoulier. Matthew Hawk stands back at his own 16-yard line, 4th and 1. The Maroons call timeout. Hawk's got a long way to go, but he will punt the football. Left kick goes up and over. It's taken and fumbled by Bauer, and somehow
oh my.
Ankeny falls back on the football. Bauer kind of lost it. Good coverage to back up on that play. I believe that's Matt Andriano.
I tell you, he dropped the ball, and Brandon Ogden, he's smiling down there. He ran right by it. He was going so fast he couldn't stop, or he could have picked it on one bounce and got his, I believe, 3rd touchdown of the night.
You look down for a moment, you just never know.
Yeah.
21-9's your score. We'll take a look at CIML scores after this. Lanning comes back out, 1st and 10 from the 28. He is in the shotgun formation. It's got to be go time now. Lanning looks to throw the football, and it's tipped. Almost picked off by Nick Navin, and I think if he has a good hand, he catches it.
Well, it hit his bad hand, and he is coming out, and that bad hand.
That's kind of what I thought, and that's going to hurt.
That hurts. That doesn't look good at all. It's his right hand, and he knew it right away, and he came out. But you are right, Paul. Ankeny's got to start throwing this ball. They haven't done anything offensively all night, and I think we're going to see the passing game right now.
Back to pass is Lanning. He looks to throw it. He gets the nice, pretty ball, but he throws it onto lane 2 on the blue oval outside. It'll be incomplete, and just like that, it'll be 3rd and 10, 6:59 to play.
Yeah, he was throwing that one away. Big rush by Dowling Catholic. And you know what? I'll be doggone to Spencer Navin just didn't put himself back in the ballgame. Came out for one play with a hand that looked like it was going to fall off. I don't know what he did, but he's back in there.
Brian, what are you trying to tell me there?
Well, I was trying to say it's not Spencer Navin.
Yes.
I think he's catching down in Vanderbilt. I think it's his brother Nick.
It's homecoming. You never know who's going to be. Crowd starts to make some noise on the left side of the radio. Lanning rolls to the left, throws a hard pass,
Oh.
almost picked off by Wisniewski, almost picked off by Tim Mackey, the intended receiver, Tanner Bunting. And 3 plays, and Ankeny goes nowhere.
John Wisniewski had an interception there, and he's hitting himself on the helmet too. He had one. But nevertheless, what a great job by the Dowling Catholic defense, both by the secondary and the down linemen and linebackers. Brings up a punting situation, 4th and 10 for Ankeny on the 28. 6:52 left in the game.
Adriano is back to punt. He takes the snap, gets his left foot into it, kicks it high for Brandon Ogden, who is hit as he throws. He must not have made any fair catch because he was tackled in a hurry. Marshall Clark also coming in is Nicholas Eller. Brian Morris is standing at the 32-yard line, and let's bring him in.
You know, guys, on that one, I thought Brandon was going to call the fair catch because the defender was right on him, but thank goodness he held on to the ball. I anticipate Dowling come out, use some clock here. Up 12 points with 6:42 to go. Take a little bit of time, make this game a little bit shorter.
I tell you probably should have fair caught that one. You want to play it safe this time in the game.
Hartlib hands off to goalie. Goalie puts both hands over it and runs off to the right side. Ty Ash helps make that tackle along with Andrew Carlson, and not before goalie gets 5.
Well, I tell you, if Dowling Catholic can put together a running game right here, they can almost put this game away. 6:20 the clock running. Dowling taking their time. 17 on the play clock. 21-9 lead. 3 field goals by Ankeny. They have not been in the end zone all night.
And that's got to be something that's going to burn the Ankeny Hawks when you had a great field position to start those drives. Goalie gets it on the left side and gets up to the 41.
And Paul, that was the counter. That's the first time we've seen it go to that side with Evan Barkley and Jimmy Barsetti pulling from the right side. Normally they run that tailback counter to the right. It's the first time I believe we've seen it to the left tonight.
Well, we saw a lot of plays in that first quarter. If you're scouting Dowling, you have, if you're Johnston or Indianola, you have no idea what's going to happen in the next 2 games. And I don't think Coach Wilson knows yet. 2 receivers left. It's a 3rd and 2 from the 41. I formation, long snap count, toss sweep. Comes to Chase Dowell, and Dowell is going to be short of the first down.
We're going to bring up 4th down.
And I still don't think you go for it. 5 minutes and 10 seconds, clock moving.
No, absolutely not. They got to punt the ball here on 4th down. Defense have been doing well all night. Punt the ball.
I don't think he got any gain, maybe a yard.
It's the scoreboard says 4th and 2.
It's a long 2.
Punt team coming in, Hawk going back to punt.
Well, this will certainly change the complexity of the CIML Central. Because right now you've got Ankeny, who defeated Southeast Polk, who defeated Dowling Catholic. Hawk rolls to the left, kicks it, gets a nice high punt.
Nice kick.
Bauer's not going to get anywhere near it. Ball bounces at the 30, takes really a Switzerland roll. It goes nowhere. Goes to about the 28-yard line. Brian Morris is down on the sideline. Let's go, Brian.
Takes a what?
Switzerland, neutral.
What a Switzerland roll is, but, you know, thinking back to that drive where Dowling scored that touchdown, you think about that 3rd and 2, I believe, and Chase Dowell, Ankeny resident, he got 16 yards, and I think Coach Wilson was challenging him on that play, and Chase really performed. That is what kept that drive alive.
Hey, Brian, at least I didn't say that it was joining us in the booth was our guest announcer, Michael Hurt. And I think you know what I mean on that one. 1st and 10 from the 28. Lanning's going to pump and throw, go down the left side of the field, and it's going to be, looks like the go didn't go to the middle. Clark's looking like, hey, that's not where I was going to throw the football.
I tell you, Tim Mackey was all over him. Just beautiful coverage by Tim, taking the receiver completely away. Lanning had nowhere to throw that ball. You know, I've noticed Lanning has this tendency to look right where he's going to throw it. I don't see him reading a whole lot, and he kind of gives away where he's throwing it. I think the Dowling defenders have picked up on that. 2nd
and 10 from the 28, 21-9, 4:17. Pass is caught by the Ankeny Hawks on the left side for a first down. It's Cole Myers right in front of the Ankeny bench, and so that's positive yardage to move the chains. Clock stops at 4:10.
Mackey on the coverage, did a nice job on the coverage. Myers, outstanding athlete, did pick up the first down. 4 minutes left in the game. Lanning throws one into the ground.
And he was going for Marshall Clark. Michael Gelati is there. Tell you what, you know, that opening play that Southeast Polk scored last week, Gelati was one of the guys trying to make the tackle. And did you see Gelati? He's a shorter guy. He clearly had his motion, and he really, unfortunately, I hope his buddies don't play that over and over because he really got pushed to the ground. But he doesn't get pushed around much when he's playing defense.
No, he doesn't. He's done a great job this year.
2nd and 10 from the 40. Lanning's going to throw it across the middle. That's going to be pass interference by Dowling. The intended receiver had no chance to catch that football. And
it was Navin on the coverage.
And now Navin's hobbling a little bit.
He's coming up with a sore leg.
And I believe some of the Dowling fans didn't exactly like that one, but letting you know that Dowling Catholic High School football on 1150 KWKY, streaming on KWKY.com and webcasting at dowlingcatholic.org, is brought to you in part by Waters Autoland, Mercy Medical Center, and West Bank. It's coming up, Dave. It's getting to be close to your bedtime.
Yeah, it is.
Coming up towards 10 o'clock. I keep you awake here. Ball's on the Dowling side of the field now.
I have a tendency to just get up and leave when I'm tired and go ready to go to bed. I don't care what I'm doing. I go to bed.
Lanning's going to throw the football, and it's out of the hands of Egley. Floods on the coverage there. That would have been a first down. Just goes to bed whenever you want.
Well, it is true. I can be watching a 2-hour movie in the last 10 minutes. If it's time to go, I'm going. I can finish it tomorrow.
Do you have homecoming dance duties tomorrow?
Ooh, I have a granddaughter being baptized tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll talk about after this play because I want to talk about it.
2nd and 10. Lanning's going to roll the football to the right side. He's got a receiver open. It's caught by Tanner Bunning at the 20. Alex Heckman makes the tackle. That was a good way to buy some time by Joel Lanning. Ball is up to the 18. This ball game is not over. 3:37, 21-9 is our score. Lanning has the ball at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Looks to the left. He's going to throw to the left. He's going back to Bunting again. Bunting is tackled by Tim Mackey at the 16-yard line, and the hurry-up continues.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking I have so many girls, 3 daughters and a bunch of granddaughters. It just dawned on me it's a grandson being baptized tomorrow night. So then I'll go to the dance after that, Paul.
All right. Well, just making sure you're not shirking your responsibilities. Lanning throws the football across the middle. It's caught by Egley. Egley still on his feet, puts his head down inside the 5 to the 3 with 3 minutes to play. Clock will stop on the first down. Dowling still up by more than 2 scores.
And I'm sure what the coaches are doing on the sideline is getting the hands team ready because if Ankeny does score here, they'll try an onside kick. Because that's the only chance they have of winning this game.
1st and goal to the 3. Lanning's going to roll the football. He could run it in, and I think he's going to. He's met at the goal line, goes up, over, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Joel Lanning. And the Hawks have struck their first touchdown. Mike Sherinian trying to make the tackle. And the Hawks are back into this ball game, 21-15.
Nice quick drive by Ankeny down the field, exactly what they had to do. And like I said, get ready for the onside kick. 2:51 left, scores 21-15. If he makes this, 21-16.
Cole Netton is the holder. The kick is up, and it is good. 21-16. Dowling still leads. 2:51 to play. You're on the official radio station of Dowling Catholic Sports, 1150 KWKY. Joel Lanning tucks it in, runs it around the right side, and we have ourselves a ball game, 21-16. This is probably an onside kick.
And what makes this dangerous is this a college level kicker here. Well, he kicked it deep.
Kicked
oh
it deep.
My.
They're going to play the field position game.
Oh my. I am not sure why he did that.
Brian Morris
but I'm glad he did.
Brian Morris is here. Brian, what happened?
Well, guys, I think, Coach Pizzetti, what he was trying to do there is he thinks his defense can make a couple or one stop. They've got 2 timeouts left. That will still give them enough ball. They just proved they could move the ball down the field in kind of a hurry-up offense. So what the Dowling offense needs to do is salt away a couple first downs, make them burn those timeouts, and try and run out this clock.
Coach Pizzetti's playing the field position game. Dan Hartlib comes in. He's under center. Ogden to the left, Hawk to the right. I formation. It's the give to goalie up the middle, and Dowling's going to be content with running the football and forcing a timeout.
Well, I tell you, that's going to be tough going inside the middle because Ankeny's going to bring both linebackers as they did on that play. They had an all-out full go coming right up the center. And I tell you what, if you got a Wazinski at tight end, if they're going to bring that full go, I'd put him going over the middle, and he would be wide open.
What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, we saw that play early in the game. I think the first play from scrimmage where they got
a little bootleg action.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see something like that because those linebackers, Dave, they were right there. They had 9 guys in the box, and you got to make a team pay for doing that because you're not going to get the yards right up the middle.
Well, I got to give Ankeny credit because you are saying to your defense, I believe in you. I'm not resorting to the onside kick there. I mean, is that the biggest notion, or you're just playing the field position game?
You know what? I think what Ankeny's doing is what Brian said. They think their defense can hold them here. Offensively, almost a
Hawk
fumble
on the jet is blown up by Cole Myers. I'll tell you what, another timeout. This field position thing might be the exact right call. Ball goes back to the 17-yard line. Loss of 4 on that play.
I tell you, Dowling on the offensive side has to be very careful here, Paul. They can't put the ball on the turf, and they can't get too conservative.
No.
It brings up a big, tough situation here, 3rd and 13.
Because pick 6, and you're looking at an Ankeny lead. Southeast Polka's gone final on Urbandale, 35-7. Johnston leads Sioux City West, 42-0. Valley leads Ames, 31-0. Fort Dodge at last check, still leading Mason City, 24-0. Des Moines-Lincoln put 66 points on Des Moines North tonight, 66-0. Des Moines East has defeated Ottumwa, 10-3. Roosevelt last check leading Hoover, 23-0. Waukee, 36. I'm going to check that score before I read that one. Sioux City East 37, Lincoln 7. North of Sioux City leaving Council Bluffs Jefferson 21-17. City High leads Wash 24-10. Here it's 21-16 with 2:39 to play. Huge third down for Dowling Catholic right here. They are on their own 13-yard line, facing a 3rd and 13. Hartlib is your quarterback. The senior rolls out. Here comes the pressure. He gets the ball away, but it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Addison Bennett, and that wasn't even going to be back to the original line of scrimmage at the 20.
No, I tell you, there were some receivers open, but Ankeny brought all linebackers, and I think I saw their strong safety or one of their cornerbacks come also, so they were really gambling and putting pressure on Dan, taking away any opportunity to make some reads, and forced him to throw the ball much quicker than what he wanted to. Ankeny's going to have the ball back in excellent field position.
Hawk fans on the far sideline, they're 6-0. They need some magic. Hawks going to roll, punt the football, and get a nice knuckleballer taken at the 50 by Jordan Bauer. Bauer's going to go down, and he's escorted there. Chase Dowell.
And Brandon Ogden, nice coverage.
Yep. So Brian Morris is there, and Brian, what's that mood like?
You know, guys, I think the mood was a little disappointed that the offense could not move that ball a little bit more, but they were excited for this defense to come out. This is the time for them to shine. 2:22 in the game. They got to keep everything away from the sidelines, make that clock keep running.
2:22 to play.
That whole Dowling series took approximately only 30 seconds to run 3 plays plus a punt.
2 timeouts, so that leads Ankeny with no timeouts. They have the football. They have 51 yards to go, trailing 21-16. Joel Lanning, new sense of life, back to pass, looks to throw, across the middle, incomplete. Intercepted by Dowling Catholic. That's Mike Sherinian, taken at the 50. He's 40. He could go all the way. He has one man to beat, and that's the, I can't believe it.
He's going to go. Touchdown, Dowling.
That's Alex Heckman.
All the way. Oh, I haven't been this excited since the state championship.
Alex Heckman picked the pass off at the 35-yard line, got some blocking downfield. He had Tanner Bunting turned around and twisted, and all of a sudden, Heckman.
What a huge play.
Oh, my.
Paul, he ran 100 yards to get back to the end zone. He was running all over the field, and Ankeny was just twisted and turned and could not make that tackle. What an exciting, exciting play by Dowling Catholic.
And that could put the dagger in this, in the nail in the coffin. Brian Morris is here and there, and Brian, what's happening?
That was an exciting play. You could see half the people on the sidelines were saying, get down, but Alex Heckman said, I'm going to go for it. And one of my favorite things to see is the frustration of one of the Ankeny linemen who just pitched his helmet off the field. One of his coaches came over and grabbed him and gave him probably a scolding he should have got because his emotions got the best of him. And that's great to see if you're a Dowling fan.
Oh, and you know what I was watching after that is Coach Wilson. Oh, was he excited. I tell you, really, I haven't seen the excitement like this since the state championship game last year. I really haven't. The enthusiasm, the crowd up here in the press box, the players, right from when they came out of the locker room, it's just been a real incredible evening.
It's 27-16 pending the extra point by Avery Mason. I was expecting a wahoo out of you.
Well, I did something. I don't know what I did. We'll have to listen to it tomorrow.
Sloppy play. It's going to be a whistle before the action. Coming up in the post-game show, we'll talk with head coach Tom Wilson and some of the other players.
I think it was a yo baby.
A yo baby.
Yeah,
okay.
That's.
I was on his mic because I was ready for you to yell.
They're in there.
It's going to be against Dowling on the left side. They moved a little early. 27-16, 2:01 to play. Dowling still has to play defense. Ankeny can score quickly if need be. They haven't much tonight, but they did move down the field rather quickly on their last offensive series prior to that interception.
There's roughing the kicker on top of it.
Avery Mason's kick is no good, so.
Roughing the kicker.
Would you kick it? Again, I believe you get that play over. It's not a post-play foul. And it gets to be a little interesting now as some of the Ankeny fans have started to head for the exits.
Some of them? I just looked up.
Well,
where'd they go?
That right side, you can see there's some empty popcorn boxes where they used to be. It's going to be a personal foul, roughing into the kicker. Empty popcorn box. So I've said empty popcorn boxes in Switzerland have gotten your attention tonight, huh?
Yeah. No, really, I just looked up at their crowd when you said that, and I see more than one popcorn box over there.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have come up with that saying, though.
Well, sometimes you just never know. So Avery Mason back to the original line of scrimmage, where it is on a normal point after attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-16, Dowling leads. The final 2:01 when we come back on the official radio station of Dowling Catholic Sports, 1150 KWKY. Coming up after 10 o'clock, Dave's bedtime. 10 o'clock in Middle America, Avery Mason kicks a high end-over-end kick, but a short one that bounces at the 20, taken by the Hawks at the 19, returned to about the 28-yard line. Looks like that's Clark. Yep, Clark returns it. So now, a minute 55 to play. Brian Morris is on our sideline. Brian?
You know, guys, on that last extra point, that's about the third time that Avery Mason has been hit, and it's the first time he's got a call. He's getting a little frustrated by it, and I know the coaches were, Coach Schmitty down here was saying something to the referees that was the third time my kicker's been run into, but he got a second chance and put it through, put Dowling up by 12 points. Salt the game away here with a minute 55 to go.
28-16, Dowling leads with a minute 55 to play. Lanning has the football from the shotgun formation. Rolls to the right side. It's going to throw the football across the middle, and it's almost intercepted again by, that time it's Sherinian, not Heckman, but the intended receiver was Egley.
Mackey and Sherinian on the coverage that time.
Not Egley. It was not Egley on that. Sorry about that.
Heckman deep. Obviously, Ankeny's going to be throwing the ball downfield here. Ankeny has no timeouts left, 1:49 on the clock.
2nd and 10 from the 27. Lanning throws the football. It's caught at the 35-yard line, still on his feet. Close to the head tackle on Egley, but not quite. Lots of scrum action. Looks like rugby there for a moment. Navin's the last one off the pile, along with Wisniewski. So it'll be a first down, ball up to the 42.
Actually, Egley probably should have run the ball out of bounds instead of trying to pick up another yard or two. He needed to get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Because as soon as the ball is set, the clock should move. But it doesn't. It does now. Lanning looks to throw. Does. Quick pass. Caught. Up to midfield. Looks like.
And the clock will run because he did not pick up a first down, so Ankeny's going to have to hustle.
Cole Myers on the catch. A minute 10 to play. 28-16. Dowling leads.
Dowling defense standing around. They got to get set.
And
Dowling called timeout as a result, I believe.
They had a defender who could not get off the field in time, so they had to take a timeout there. Want to let you know some of these other scores. The Yankees at Tigers, they had the game suspended by rain tonight. They'll play that tomorrow. It was 1-1 in the second. Southeast Polk has defeated Urbandale 35-7. Valley has defeated Ames 41-0. Fort Dodge 24. Mason City 0. That's a final. East beats Ottumwa 10-3. Roosevelt beats Hoover 37-6. Sioux City East 37. Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln 14. That's a final. City High loses tonight to Cedar Rapids, Washington, 27-24. Wow. City High had a 33-game Missouri Valley Conference win streak snapped tonight. They lose to Cedar Rapids, Washington, 27-24. Lanning for Ankeny will come back to that shotgun formation. Look to the right to throw. The out and up. Pass is tipped at the air, and it's almost intercepted.
Sam Harrow on a bull rush rushed right through his man again. That kid's been having a tough time on Sam all night. And Sam got his hands up, batted the ball, and almost intercepted by
Andrew Clement.
He
was trying to make a run. Waterloo East beats Prairie tonight, 22-14. Linn-Mar beats Senior, 41-7. We're about one of the last games going still as we approach 10:05, a minute to play. Lanning back to pass, 3rd and 3. Thinks about hit. Kramer almost gets him, and then it's just too tall of a pass, trying to play a little backyard football for Egley, and incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and this will be a play that Ankeny needs to continue their chance to preserve their perfect season. 6-0 right now is looking like 6-1 rather quickly.
From Monik on a nice rush, forcing Lanning out of the pocket, forcing him to throw the ball before he wanted to. 28-16 Dowling Catholic, 52 seconds left, 4th and 3 for Ankeny.
Lanning in the shotgun, looks to the right, throws to the right. Myers catches it. He's got the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds. Tackle made, Michael Gelati right there in front of the coaching staff. They'll move the chains. 47 seconds remain, 28-16.
This has been a long game, hasn't it?
Well, when you're throwing the football a little bit,
yep.
A couple of injuries here and there. And really, there wasn't a lot of homecoming activities to delay this either. Just want to get your money's worth tonight. 47 seconds to play. Joel Lanning has it, 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Takes the 2-step drop and then throws, and it's caught in the middle by Cole Myers. Myers takes the ground after a pickup of enough for a 1st down up to the 33. 38 seconds to play.
And they'll set the chains, and the clock will start. Again, Ankeny's on the ball, ready to go, and the clock has started.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Motion on the left side of the Ankeny line. This play won't probably count. Myers is going to catch it and then go down at the 25. There was a man moving on the left side of the Ankeny formation.
You know, Nick Navin has just been flying all over the field, and I know he's playing injured with a bum knee that he hurt tonight in his hand. That young man has played a heck of a game.
Yeah.
He really has.
Brian, would you agree with that one?
Nick has played, the defensive, it's hard to pick one player. Heckman has had a good game at free safety because they haven't allowed big pass plays, and with that interception, that's I think this whole defense has played a great game. I wish we could talk to all of them.
Yeah, then you got Ogden on offense, who has 2 offensive touchdowns, beautiful runs.
Who are we going to suggest for him to chase down, Ogden?
I think that's Brian's problem.
28-16.
That's why he's paid the big bucks.
That's right. 20 seconds to go. Lanning's going to throw the football. Caught by Myers. He gets out of bounds at the 25. As it sounds like some of the Dowling fans are still here, but some have left, I should say, but many of them are still here.
These are the faithful when this game is decided in 12 seconds and the clock stopped, and they continue to sit here.
12.
That's Dowling for you.
Well,
faithful fans. And they're starting to cheer already.
12 seconds remain, 28-16. Joel Lanning in the shotgun. Looks to throw the football. He does across the middle, caught by Egley, close to the 1st down. Second effort's going to get it up to the 20. Nice, maybe a little extracurricular pop there by Ankeny, according to the Dowling fans, but no penalty. 1st down, 3 seconds remain, so Ankeny has one last play here. Lanning will go under center, spike the football to get 1 second, to get one last chance to get into the end zone.
Boy, they just don't want to go home, do they?
Well, when you're an athletic competitor, you want every opportunity, every chance.
1 second.
This is a big win for Dowling.
Huge win. Absolutely huge win. It really is. Especially after Ankeny beat Southeast Polk a couple weeks ago, the team that beat Dowling last week.
2 receivers left and right for Lanning. He's going to throw. He's going to get it, and it's going to be incomplete. That's going to be the last play. Ryan went, and Dowling wins 28-16. Big upset tonight from Drake Stadium. Ankeny falls to 6-1. Dowling Catholic improves to 5-2. Dowling next week will host Johnson in their home finale. And we'll get our post-game show started here in just a moment. Dowling wins 28-16. The post-game show is next here on the official radio station of Dowling Catholic Sports, 1150 KWKY.